his fault.
Good point.
And so I think the thing is that Time said, bro, if you want to get back in the league, and you should be in the league, you're still a top receiver, you're going to have to change some things about the way you do business. You're going to have to change the way you behave. He knows it, and Time is a big team guy. Hey, do you, but don't nothing come before the team. Don't interrupt the team. And a lot of times in what we saw, he interrupted the team in Pittsburgh his last 4 or 5 years. He was interrupting the team even before he even got on the team in Oakland. Now, he wasn't going to be a problem, but the New England situation, if he could have just held his thumbs for a couple more days, Skip, that might have been an okay situation for him in New England.
Yep.
But I think Time is trying to reach out to him, trying to mentor him, and trying to show, and Time carries a lot of weight in the NFL. And if teams see that oh, you talking to Time and what he represents, it's like, okay, let's give Antonio Brown another shot. So I commend him. I think Antonio has learned a lesson. He knows. They're going to play by my rule. The NFL is not going to play by any player's rule in the NFL. Ever, never, ever, ever. That's not going to happen.
Yep.
Because if you think they're going to play by your rules, guess what? They'll change the rules and find a way to get you up out of there. So he's finding that out. But I commend Time for taking the time to put in with AB and says, bruh, you going about this all wrong. Now, you got fewer years left than you actually think. Don't waste them talking about, man, I wish I had done this. Because a lot of times, Skip, we have a revision. Man, I sure wish I'd have trained a little harder. Or I sure wish I wouldn't have said this or done that. And Time is trying to get to him and say, bro, this time is not too late, but you got to change your way. The behavior that you're exhibiting, that's not good. And I'm not proclaiming to be some mental health expert, but I guess Time was saying, hey, I was in that ditch also, bro. I was down there low, and it was about to do some things. I was about to leave here.
Yeah.
Take my advice, bro. Clean yourself up and get back out on the field.
I love everything you just said because I love Deion Sanders. But I will be the first to tell you, I did not love him when I covered him. He was difficult.
He can be.
He could be arrogant. He could be thin-skinned. But I always just revered him because he is the GOAT. And it's not even close to me. He is the GOAT cornerback.
Well, remember he got Tim McCarver. Tim McCarver criticized him for
water on his head.
Where he was going back Atlanta. He was playing Atlanta and for the Braves. So he from Miami to be with Atlanta, Pittsburgh, and he says he's being selfish.
Deion said that he is undergoing some sort of counseling. Is it taking? Is it connecting? Is it hitting home with Antonio? Is he hearing it? Because we've both been around Antonio. He can give you, yeah.
He's so soft-spoken, Skip, and I think that's the thing. You hear his voice, you know what I'm saying. And he go right back out there and do what he said he wasn't going to do again.
Yeah, and I loved your point also. Deion was always about the team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was an entertainer, and when he picked a ball off, he could strut his stuff the way nobody could. And I loved watching him play receiver for the Dallas Cowboys in 1995. But in the end, when it was time, time was about team. And AB has never been really about team. He's been about AB. He's a solo act. So will AB, I don't even know if he's ever going to get reinstated. Because he's still facing some serious charges.
He played one and he got community service and he got probation. So that's one down, but there's the other one that's still looming.
He has 2 accusations hanging over him right now from 2 different women. We'll see how that plays out. We'll see how the commissioner acts on this, what he rules on this. I'm not sure he's going to be allowed to play this year. But I believe he'll get another chance at some point, and he better be ready to seize it because it might be his last chance. Because he's had a whole bunch of 3rd and 4th chances along the way here. So, again, I just want to say to Deion, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Because you speak real, and maybe you're saving a life here as you almost lost your own.
Right. I hope so, Skip. I hope AB can turn it around. I mean, he's done enough destruction to his life and those close around him that